Vancouver's entering play, haven't taken the last game between these two squads. Suter's goals and takeaways from the last battle puts him in the spotlight tonight. Gudas loves these rivalry matchups, and he blocked a bunch of shots the last game. Two dynamic stars, two fierce rivals. It's a grudge match, and it's next. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Ducks start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Puck picked up by Gudas. With possession along the wall. Can't hang on after that hit. Centering feed! And that's intercepted.
He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Canucks are across the line and into the offensive end. Here's a shot, and that's denied by Dostal. The Canucks gain possession along the wall, and that skips out of the offensive end. And the goalie comes out to play the puck. Grabs it in his own end. The Ducks have it in the offensive zone. Vancouver's got the puck. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. And it's a quick pass to Vatrano. Slides the puck ahead to McTavish. Here's a shot. Denies him.
Demko's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
They score! And the 604's digging that Canucks goal.
Well, these are the types of goals that are extremely deflating because they are just egregious in nature and really change the landscape of the game. I mean, the goaltender scrambling and had no chance on that one.
Well, Pounder, you know something about rivalry matchups, and I mean, this is what rivalry's all about, right?
Really is, and there's an uptick in his performance every time he plays this team, James. I mean, he's a point-per-game player when he faces this opponent, and there's no question about it. He is a difference maker when he plays against them.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Don't forget the team store, always accessible online 24/7. You can also check out the team store in the arena as well, open 7 days a week. Suter's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. That goes wide. Moves it quickly over to Susi. And he takes a shot. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. What a stop right there. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Oh, wow. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Vancouver's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. Suter's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Picking up a head of steam on the breakaway. Scores! Talk about swing on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. I really like the way they move the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck for the one-timer in that low slot area. He didn't have much time to get it off, but he got some wood on it and buried it. Anytime you're playing an arch rival, you know that it's going to be a duel of the coaches and a duel of the team, and they lost the game last time. They're trailing in this one, and the coach now frustrated behind the bench. He knows this is war, and he wants to win it.
Vancouver's on a mission tonight. Boy, do they look dialed in.
They look dialed in, and they look fast. There's so much motion. Everyone is moving, and when they're moving, they're disrupting coverage and giving themselves lots of looks at the net, and they've been rewarded with a couple goals.
Gets a piece of it with the glove. And now it's grabbed by Strong. Here he is, takes the shot, and the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Vancouver's got the puck against the boards. And that goal Throws off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Moves it over to McGinn. Oh, my! Still has possession. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Vancouver's got the puck. The Ducks gain possession in their own end. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Vancouver's moving it along the wing. Puts it on net. And saved by Dostal. The Ducks will play it from the defensive zone. Quick pass over to Hoglander. And that's stolen by Killorn. And that one's turned away. Oh, wow! Snuffs him again. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Both teams back on the ice are lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you send this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Ducks need to make better decisions with the puck if they want to get back into this game. I mean, they're trailing just because they haven't been able to manage it.
And it comes up big again.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Takes a shot. Oh, solid save by Demko. And that slides right out to center ice. Here's a chance on the attack. And he had the answer on that one. Puck leaves the zone on a bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Taken along the wall by Soucy. The Canucks have it now. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 2-0 is the score. The Canucks win it in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Oh, what a close save by Dostal!
You can see the coach talking to the official right now. He just wants to have an understanding of why his player is going to the penalty box. He doesn't think this should be offsetting.
As we get set for the face-off, a chance to see both teams in a little 4-on-4 action here.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, the reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Dostal's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Vancouver's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Sharp angle shot. Oh, and another save. Puck scooped up by Michikov. Vancouver's gained possession. The Canucks move it in. Quick shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. But Toronto stick handling in his own zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Stopped by the goaltender, he got a little piece of that one. Here's a short pass to Garland. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. The Canucks take possession here in the open ice. And there's the whistle, icing the call. It is remarkable how this place has now become one of the destination places in the league. Another sellout crowd.
And you better believe that the players feed into it as well, just as much as the crowd feed into them. And it's part of the momentum that helps you win as well. When you get a sellout crowd like this, you want to play for them.
Shuts them down. Coughs it up on the play. McGinn's got it in the defensive end. Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. The Canucks gain the zone. Shot! Scores! And they're cooking now!
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Well, pass reception is also about the pass itself here, James. And when you have a great pass, you're able to handle it. You can get it off quickly.
Vancouver's really starting to run it up now, making it 3-0 late here in period number 2.
Well, they've absolutely dominated here, James. I mean, they're controlling the pace of play. And how about the shots that they've had on net? Every time they get an opportunity, they're finding a lane to get it through.
Desharnais got it against the boards. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling wide because they're all getting goals and apples. At the stats tonight, you can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row. After that last goal, you can see that the coach is visibly frustrated, and it just gets getting higher and higher as it elevates throughout this game. I mean, he's staring down at his group, just looking who to put out there. I mean, there is no answer for a team that no longer is bought in.
The Canucks are probably thinking, we don't want this period to end the way things are going. Cheryl, you've been in these types of games before.
No, James, if I'm playing in this game, I do not want the intermission because everyone is firing on all cylinders. They're in a rhythm, and when you have that kind of energy going for you, you don't want to sit and wait for the third. Their opponent certainly wants that time, but I don't think they do.
Vancouver's offense has come to shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. The Canucks win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Blueger's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Oh, just a great heads-up play by McGinn. The Canucks have it now. Loses the coverage there. Shot! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Gibson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Ducks are behind in this game, and it's pretty easy to see why, James. I mean, look at the amount of turnovers. And listen, they're not supporting the puck here either. They're forcing play, and as a result, they're on their heels, and they're behind in this game.
The Canucks are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. Miller's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. That's a beautiful pass save by the goalie there. And that's blocked in traffic. Colson's got the puck in his own zone. Dishes it to Terry. Along the half wall with the puck.
Demko's had a quiet night, James, and been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
And they win the draw on their own end. Now he slides it up to Besser. Feeds the puck over. Great save by the goaltender to stay with that tip. Slides the puck across to Strome. Anaheim's looking to break out. Oh, look at this. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Miller. Shut down by the blocker. The Canucks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Shot! Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease. Vancouver's made a line change, and it's a second line that comes out, and they've been real effective in this game, James. They've contributed offensively. It was a nice luxury to have as a coach when you just look down your lineup, and there's...
Scores! Well, a sign that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
Anaheim's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Here's a chance! Oh, what a glove save there! He read that perfectly! The Blues are in the on-deck circle on the schedule, and I'll tell you what, it's a big game for both teams coming up, and that'll be a good one. I hope you'll be there. You know we will. Takes the puck at the point, and he rings the post! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Canucks offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Sooners won the draw, and they're on the attack. And that's blocked from someone in front. Picked up along the wall by Susie. Shuts him down. Takes the feed. That's blocked. The Canucks gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Oh, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Great save with the stick. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they didn't put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Rips it. Too many bodies in the way. The Canucks are playing against the wall. With the blast. The Ducks gain control of the puck against the wall. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Vancouver's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Desharnais got it now deep inside his own end. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Hammers one. Great save by the goaltender on that one. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Vancouver's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. The Canucks take possession off the faceoff. Scores! And look at that! They answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot. Well, this is a play it looks like they worked on practice to get the win, and then the quick release shot buries it home.
The Canucks probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Pedersen's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Scores! He puts it in the back of the net.
And that's a career number 200 for him, James. That's a nice accomplishment, and I bet he keeps the puck. You see players working on this all the time in practice. That 10,000 shot challenge, it comes into effect here. Pulling that puck into the feet and letting that snapshot go really fools the goaltender. Vancouver's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
And they'll dump it in. Feeds the puck over to Myers. The Canucks play it along the boards. Makes the stop with the blocker. Slides it diagonally to Besser. And he gets his glove out to stop the pinball shot.
Miller's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
The Canucks wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Grabs control of it at the point. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. He's got a stop. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the thing and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. And you can chalk up another victory for a team that is playing with a lot of confidence right now.
I mean, they've got a winning streak going, and anytime you have something like that going, just feel like you're going to win when you step onto the ice and you're confident, you've got swagger, and everything seems to be clicking. Gotta love, and you gotta really embrace when it feels like that.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.